whole spectrum of different subjects, and we will teach the viewers many basic things and tell them how to enjoy little things of life. You know, stop and smell the roses may be very cliched, but it still holds good. Sure. You know, when you enjoy little things, your life becomes so much more enjoyable. So that's exactly what Utsav plans to do.
Beautiful. Well, there you go. That's the end of our interview and our conversation with Ms. Nalini Bhatt of Utsav. I'd like for you to tune in to Salam India a little later, and you will be able to see her creativity, her art for love. So today, viewers, I must say, in the Avenue of Arts, we will conclude our conversation. Please do join Ms. Nalini Bhatt at 12:30 p.m. on Salam India today. Nalini ji, thanks a million.
Thank you so much for having me on your show.
And maybe you're an artist, that's why you're so beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Neelima.
Thank you, ma'am. It's now time to slide to the Avenue of Arts called Utsav. Utsav, celebration of life. Here you will get to witness many vibrant colors of Hamari Zindagi. This weekly segment will be hosted by a beautiful and a multi-talented lady who is an artist in every sense of art. Her name is Nalini Bhatt. Ms. Bhatt writes, paints, designs, and is truly well versed in artistic language. Moreover, she's a singer and a brilliant Bharatanatyam dancer. So let's not waste too much time and travel to her company, who will spread the art, the beauty, and the warmth of love in her collection of roses. I say roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, but not sweeter than Miss Nalini Bhatt.
Whatever we do in life, it's with the ultimate goal of achieving happiness. When we have something to look forward to, even everyday and mundane thing can become a joyous event. Through the cold, chilly winters to hot, scorching sun, our minds are always searching for a reason to celebrate. Namaste and welcome to all our viewers. I am Nalini Bhatt. I'm very pleased to bring you this terrific show called Utsav. The shows on this program range from cooking a simple healthy dish to painting beautiful artwork to complicated interior design projects. Essentially, what do we do in Utsavs? We celebrate, we worship gods, cook a ton of dishes, invite friends and relatives, wear beautiful clothes and jewelry, sing, dance, and have fun. So, shall we begin the festivities? In India, before we venture into anything, we first offer our prayers to Ganesha, the god of good luck. What better way to blast off our Utsav than by lighting this lamp and offering this flower to Ganesha. Today's show is a rose special. Rose is a flower of love. Valentine's Day is just round the corner. Valentine's Day is a celebration of love and romance. So we are treating you, our viewers, to the queen of flowers today, roses. A rose by any other name would smell just as sweet. Shakespeare immortalized roses with this line. You know, we women are very fond of wearing diamond jewelry, but a writer, Emma Goldman, said, I would rather have roses on my table than diamonds on my neck. Many times we tend to agree with her. Today, because the show is on roses, a unique way of enjoying your roses, I think you will also get some creative ideas to make your Valentine's Day special. You know, during Valentine's Day, the theaters are overcrowded, the restaurants are overpriced. So why not celebrate your Valentine's Day right in the privacy of your cozy home, but in a royal way? So let me show you the ways to celebrate your Valentine's Day with roses with so many creative ideas. Take a look at this arrangement. It is simple but very elegant. It is simple because I have used only one fresh rose and a bunch of baby's breath. It's elegant because I have accessorized it with beautiful artistic ways, few crystals and a strand of pearls. With a few peacock feathers added, painted silver, I picked them up from any craft store, it looks magnificent, and the mirrored tiles add another dimension to it. Roses are called the queen of flowers not for nothing. They are regal, velvety to the touch, softly fragrant. In fact, the Roman mythological goddess of love and beauty, Venus, just loved roses. That's why even rose petals are another name for love and romance. So with this arrangement put together very simply, you can make your Valentine's Day extra special. Next, we move on to this colorful edible dish, Gulkand. Gulkand is made mainly with rose petals. It's been in use in Ayurveda as a cooling tonic for a long time. Gulkand has antioxidant and is rich in calcium, so it reduces fatigue and increases your energy. So I think in this nerve-wracking, stress-filled life, Gulkand is very soothing. It doesn't need any special ingredients to make Gulkand. Everything you need is readily available in your kitchen, and if you grow roses, you can have roses right from your garden, fresh roses. This is how Gulkand is prepared. You just take a few petals of Gulkand, add some sugar and mix it up nicely. Then put it in an airtight jar like so and place it in the sun for about 6 to 8 hours every day up to about a month. Then bring it indoors and put cardamom, saffron for embellishment. Tastes so great, looks great, and great for your health too. We are so spoiled, we want everything done the easy way these days. So if you don't want to go so complicated on it, the lazy way of doing Gulkand is just mixing all the ingredients and refrigerating it. Then you will get really nicely cooled and chilled Gulkand ready to go. Do you want to add a touch of sophistication to your everyday pan? Add a little bit of Gulkand to it, spread it on the pan leaves. Makes it so tasty and so much more mellow. It's very ideal for celebrating Valentine's Day with this kind of special pan prepared in a special way with Gulkand. Next, we move on to these drinks, all made from rose petals. Rose hip tea, rose water lassi, and homemade rose wine. It's amazing that every part of the roses, not just the flowers, even the leftovers after the petals have fallen out, have a variety of uses. Rose hip tea is made by just boiling rose hips and stirring in your honey, 2 teaspoons of honey, and you can strain it. You will enjoy this colorful pink tea. And rose hips are very rich in vitamin C, so you will get your natural supply of vitamin C if you drink this rose hip tea. Next on the menu is rose water lassi. Rose water is obtained by steam distillation of rose petals. But they are available in Indian store or any Asian grocery store. Rose water, Gulkand water is available. So to prepare this milkshake, rose water lassi, what I do is I take a cup of yogurt, sugar and ice cubes and add a few drops of this rose water and then blend them all together, and with a petal dropped, edible petal dropped on top of it, see how gorgeous it looks, very enchanting. If you are in the mood for wine, this would be what you would want to select for your celebration of Valentine's Day. For preparing this rose wine at home, all you do is add a bit of honey and little bit of cinnamon. Just drop it into your regular glass of wine and you can enjoy this wine right at home, made at home, very intoxicating. Oh, by the way, don't forget to drop your rose petal in your wine. To continue your romantic date on a Valentine's Day, I recommend taking a rose bubble bath next. Not an ordinary one, there's a specific way of preparing it. Don't run the water in the beginning, sprinkle a few rose petals, squeeze your bubble bath solution on top of it, and then run your water, and on top of the beautiful rainbow bubbles, sprinkle some more rose petals. There's a huge problem with this kind of indulgence though. You don't want to get out of the bathtub. But when you eventually get out, spray this perfume. Would you believe it if I told you I made it at home? I'm sure you will believe it once you try it yourself. To make the perfume, collect all your roses fresh in the morning when the dew is just evaporating. At that time, the roses have very strong scent, and bring them in, wash it nicely, and then boil it for some time. You know, it takes 4,000 pounds of rose petals to make 1 pound of rose oil, which is used in the perfume. So to add little extra scent to my rose perfume, I had to put real perfume, a little bit, not too much, but you see I had no choice but to cheat a little here. And then you fill that perfume in this beautiful perfume bottle and smells just divine. Your relaxation with roses or your indulgence continues. You can have the lavishness which Cleopatra enjoyed. You know, Cleopatra was very fond of roses. She had the entire floor of the her palace covered in roses whenever she went to meet Mark Antony. So you can enjoy the same one if you scatter petals all through your hallway, and then when you lie down on the satin sheet decorated elaborately with roses in a heart shape, or scatter just the petals all over, you can really slip into a rosy dream. Who says life is not a bed of roses? A bouquet of roses has various names throughout ages. You know, a red rose means love, and pink rose means deep appreciation. Orange rose is energy and enthusiasm. And there are various gifts also, luxurious gifts which are made with roses. Like I came across a website where it's called loveisarose.com, where fresh cut roses are actually frozen in pure gold. A nursery will name a rose after you. A rose with, you know, stem of sharp thorns has a great message for life. I'm reminded of a beautiful quote here. You can enjoy, rejoice because the roses have thorns, or you can complain because thorns have roses. Life has both roses and thorns. Enjoy the roses, never mind the thorns. Also be a rose and spread your fragrance around. Until next time, wishing you all a rosy week. Enjoy your Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. This is Nalini signing off from Utsav. Thank you.
It's now time to roll on over to our Avenue of Arts. Here we shall feature Utsav. Utsav, a celebration of life. The host artist here is Miss Nalini Bhatt. This afternoon, Ms. Bhatt will take us into the green world of avocado. Avocado, the cardiologists say, is good for the heart. I say it's good as food and it's tasty.